I'm Jim Moon, Land Law Historian for the Bureau of Land Management.
And I'm Larry Pointer with the Phoenix Training Center.
In this series, we will trace the history of BLM through its land ownership.
We will visit public lands important to BLM's history and to its multiple use mandates today.
We will hear from Bureau managers and employees and analyze the elements that have shaped the Bureau of Land Management.
Join us as we review our fractured patterns.
Today, the Bureau of Land Management administers the remnants of our nation's once vast public domain. Fractured patterns characterize land ownership in the West. With some exception, BLM generally does not administer large blocks of land. BLM's management is further complicated by the intermingling of public lands with those in private, state, tribal, and other federal ownerships. Mineral responsibilities often include lands where the United States owns the subsurface, but for which surface title long ago passed into private ownership. These fractured patterns are largely a consequence of past federal land policies.
The term public lands is limited to those lands which today are administered by the Bureau of Land Management.
Alaska, while part of the public lands, is a special case. Historically, it has been administered separately from the rest of the nation's landed estate.
The fractured land pattern presents a complex challenge in public land management. With the passage of the Federal Land Policy and Management Act, or FLPMA, in 1976, the Bureau of Land Management became a new agency. It had clear direction to retain the public lands in public ownership, to manage them for multiple uses, not for the very short-term good, but for the very long-term benefits of the American people. Because of the intermingling of land ownership, the BLM is placed in a position of cooperative management with its neighbors, ranchers and private landowners, Indian tribes, state and local governments, and other federal agencies, all with quite different or single-purpose management positions. BLM's dealings with public land user groups also is unique because of its inherited land ownership pattern. Multiple use includes land and resource development mandates, as well as preservation and protection of important values. Flexibility is key to BLM's multiple use mission.